First Baptist Church would like to welcome Dr. Roy Medley. Good morning, First Baptist Church.
Hey, there's a whole lot going on here at First Baptist, and the one thing you don't want to forget to do is to tell Pastor Dan and Seth how much we appreciate all they're doing. Yeah, October is Pastor Appreciation Month. Take a couple seconds out of your time to tell Pastor Dan and Seth how much we love and appreciate all they are and all they continue to do for all of us right here at the best church, First Baptist Church of Louisburg.
We love you, Pastor Dan and Seth.
Hey, not only do we have a special guest with us here this morning, Dr. Medley, we're also going to have a special guest this Wednesday, October 13th. One of our missionaries, Ramona Shawver, is going to be here to share with us. Don't forget to show up at 5:45 for a dinner. Hey, it's a fantastic food, some fantastic fellowship, and we get to see and meet one of our missionaries. Don't miss out.
Operation Christmas Child.
That's right, like Julian said, Operation Christmas Child. The deadline's coming up real fast. It's November 7th. Remember, we still have these totes out here. Let's bring a bunch of stuff. And shoe boxes still. Cindy's going to have to go out and buy some more shoes if you guys don't step it up with the shoe boxes. And Scott told me to please have you guys bring shoe boxes.
Hey, the Women's Book Club will be right underway, starting November 1st at 7 p.m. at the home of Marilyn Malaysia. And the book this time is
Edge of Honor by Gilbert Morris.
There you go. 7 p.m. November 1st at the home of Marilyn Malaysia. You don't want to forget that one.
The Mary Martha trip to Atchison has been postponed. The group will be traveling to Atchison on October 14th.
Hey, rehearsals for the Louisburg Community Choir are underway. They're at 7 p.m. on Thursday nights. We're practicing for the Christmas cantata. Hey, if you're interested, all you have to do is show up on Thursday night about 7 o'clock. Hey, don't worry, I'll be here to support you.
Koinonia Singspiration.
That's right, the Koinonia Singspiration, that's easy for you to say, is tonight at 6 p.m. down at our sister church down in Paola. It is Paola, isn't it? Yeah, it's Paola. I'll go with that. Show up at 6 o'clock for some good fellowship, some singspiration. Hey, and our guest this morning, Dr. Medley, will be bringing a message. Hey, 6 p.m. tonight, First Baptist Church in Paola. There you go.
Hey, Scott, guess what's coming up in November?
Oh, I don't know. Is it the elections or something important like that?
No, I'll tell you what, I've been hitting the gym really hard, trying to lose some weight, because we're going to do a pictorial announcement. What is it?
How about a directory? How about a picture directory? How about that?
So they're going to have actual pictures of us in a church directory so people can look at it.
Hey, man, that sounds really good. And more importantly, I'm looking forward to my own 8x10 glossy of Chris. You know, he's been working out.
You get a free 8x10 glossy. There's not going to be any charge, and tell them the dates, or we want to wait till further announcement.
The dates are coming up later in November and early December, and not like Chris said, you'll get a complimentary 8x10 photo of you and your family, however that comes out, and also have the chance and opportunity to purchase some more things. No pressure. It's totally up to you.
And if you want, we'll sign copies of ours, and we'll be selling them the day of the pictures too.
John 8, verse 6. But Jesus bent down and started to write on the ground with his finger. The Pharisees had just brought an adulteress before Jesus and demanded, "Jesus, what do you have to say about this?" There was a pause, and the Bible doesn't really tell us what Jesus wrote in the sand that day. Maybe he wrote scripture. Perhaps he was writing, "Where's the man? Doesn't adultery involve two?" Or maybe he was writing the sins of the Pharisees who were accusing this woman. And maybe, just maybe, Jesus just needed a little bit of time to collect his thoughts, because he was angry that they were humiliating this woman only to get at him. You know, I have no idea what he wrote in the sand that day, but I'll tell you what I believe was taking place. I believe that Jesus' heart was breaking as he knelt in the sand. When he looked at this woman, his passion for the lost was causing his heart to break at just how she was being treated as an object, unworthy of life. I also believe his heart was breaking because he looked at the Pharisees and realized they just don't get it. You know, Jesus would have been totally justified to get into the Pharisees' faces and say, "You guys don't get it. I come not to judge, but to save." But Jesus didn't do that, did he? No, he didn't blow up and tear into them. In an amazing display of self-control and compassion for this woman, he stood up and said, "If any one of you is without sin, let him be the first to throw a stone at her." The crowd, they slowly drifted away, dropping their stones as they left. And Jesus, in this moment, transferred the humiliation from the woman to the religious leaders. What wisdom! What a man, this Jesus. Hey, you gotta love him. For everybody on the video team, have a safe and blessed Sunday.